On March 19th, there was an attempt at a bill of attainder, and here's where we can nerd out on libertarian, because a lot of people know a lot about the Constitution. A bill of attainder is basically passing a law to attack a certain group. That was passed in the House, and they tried to specifically target the AIG executives and tax their bonuses at 90%. I just read in the in a recent article, though, that that's probably unconstitutional, even if it was to get through the Senate. And I'm sure the judge would have an opinion on that. Let me go back here. Hold on. Okay. To credit, by the way, I've got some little fun things. Everybody knows who Nancy Pelosi is? I've got a photo of her without her makeup. Yeah. Okay, let's not look at that too much. Okay. Let's see. 2 credit union seizures, about $10 billion worth. Broader arbitrative authority sought by the U.S. Treasury, and they're asking for more power every day. I just threw one of the items in there where they wanted to be able to seize private companies pretty much any time they want. President Obama, this is my intentional misspelling. He offers to help GM create a better business plan. So all of a sudden he's an expert in all these businesses, and I'm seeing like every other day there's some. He's giving advice or asserting that his administration is going to be able to help industries write new business plans. So I have a picture of him in a more private moment. There he is, nursing the United Socialist States of America back to health. Let's.
Sorry.
I didn't tell the. If I had told the judge I was going to have these kind of photos, he would have definitely steered clear. It's okay. We can cut that out of the of the presentation. Well, at least you were on record as having a moral problem with it. Okay. Senate Democrats plan to avoid filibuster and pass cap and trade by reconciliation maneuver. I don't know how they can do that, but apparently they're going to try a legislative move. Sorry, I'm right in your guys' way, but I can't read. Maybe. Okay, I'll stand right there. So I don't know what the parliamentary trick there is, but if they pass cap and trade, that is in the trillions of dollars. I figured that to be a threat. These are gain, loss, opportunity, and threat. That is definitely one of those huge potential threats. Okay. Let's see. Libertarian Party of California opposes. And we'll come back to these if anybody has any question. I'm just going to run through them kind of fast. The Libertarian Party opposes the May ballot propositions 1A through E and it supports 1F. There are pages on that I printed out, and we brought some to this table here explaining why we oppose most of those measures. But basically because it costs you money and reduces your freedom. But there's more specific reasons outlined in the paper. Okay. 410. Here's a good one. Finally, something in the opportunity category here. Marijuana legalization for the first time. A poll finds majority support on April 10th. 54% favor legalization, and I assume that was about a month or so after the bill was introduced, AB 390. Wasn't it introduced in March? So end of March. Okay. So that's where that poll. I don't know who and how they asked the question, but that is the first time, according to the article, that that there is a majority in favor of legalization. Student loan seizures are threatened. Obama wants to guarantee loans up to 97%, effectively making them grants. Okay, here's related to the drug war. A .50 caliber anti-aircraft gun mounted on an SUV was seized from a cartel in Sonora State, Mexico. That's what it looks like. And these cartels have billions of dollars, and one of them just hit the Forbes billionaire list not long ago, and they severely outgun the government, and there's no chance that the president is going to win any kind of war on drugs by himself down there. I don't know what kind, but it's a... Yeah. Okay. Here's a global warming one. San Diego State Assemblywoman Lori Saldana introduces a bill to mandate all new homes built in California should be generating their own energy by 2020. Isn't the last time we had to generate our own energy in the home something like before electricity, or even pre-industrial, because at least other people gather the wood or the coal for you and you just go buy it. But you'd have to go back to, so this is where I think Lori is coming. Here's a picture of Lori there she is in her caveman outfit. You know where that picture's from? Terry probably knows. Yeah. Yeah.
I assume she's a Democrat.
Yes. Lori Saldana is a Democrat. 1 million BC, that's right. Whoops. Uh-oh. Didn't want to show you that again. Okay, let's go next. Okay, Barney Frank proposes nationalizing the insurance of municipal bonds. So even municipal bonds are now unsafe investments. The next thing is T-bills, and then once they go, then I guess we go buy gold or something. So a lot of people are going that way already. It's if you can't buy muni bonds, and the government wants to take the business from private, again, we're going to nationalize another industry. So I guess we're going to have a U.S. Department of Insurance, and I thought it might look something like this. Your leadership team: Barney Frank, the Aflac Duck, and the Geico Gecko. Uh-oh. Forgot. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm getting to that one. Yeah, if I can learn how to hit the... here we go. Okay. Real quickly. Yeah, they want to do backdoor nationalization of the TARP 1 banks. Want to force conversion of the unused TARP money to common stock, another bad nationalization idea. Cartels using undetectable submarines to transport, that was on Fox yesterday, to transport $100 million per payload, and they're not totally submersible. They stick out about a foot out of the water, but they're very hard to detect by our Coast Guard. But $100 million payload in these little submarines, and I don't know if they're about 15 feet long or something. I couldn't tell from the video. But again, they got enough money to have a submarine program. Where do they've got entire, factories that they're running or building things. There's no chance when they've got that much money. Okay, and here's the last one. Bank of America CEO Ken Lewis said that back when this crisis first hit, that Ben Bernanke, the Fed chairman, and Hank Paulson, the Secretary of the Treasury at the time, pressured him, threatened his job if he didn't keep quiet. It was all over the news today about Merrill Lynch's bad balance sheet while the merger was being planned. So I figured it's got to be hundreds of billions of lost stock value right there. You're keeping the stockholders in the dark. There's got to be some kind of... These guys apparently have no culpability. I don't know if you can you arrest the Treasury Secretary? I mean, they're denying they did it. So it's a he said, she said type thing. So I don't know where that one's going, but they obviously are getting their coaching from the Godfather. They also had all the bank CEOs at the table, and they forced them to sign the bailout papers. And they said, "You're not leaving the room until you sign it." That's about as Godfather as it gets. Okay, and now this is what I lost in our transition here. I had a flattering slide for the judge, but I lost it because no photo doctoring at all. but I lost it on the other computer, so we have this as the backup. But